Welcome everybody to our Panini NBA Hoops 2011-2012 box break. It's box break number 8, ending date 3/10/12. So you keep track because there's two. The two were just gone up recently, so it just came out. So we're going to be looking at 36 packs, 8 cards a pack, 2 autographs, possibly I guess a Black Mamba card or a Blake card or a Mavericks championship card. We pulled a Black Mamba on the last one, and then so going into this last box, we're gonna get this going here. I was a little thrown off by the Hoops set. So going into this one, I'd like to say that it's if you remember the old Hoops, they didn't do a Topps Heritage version of Hoops. They did actually like the Hoops, like the old school Hoops cards, and as you know, they don't have any rookies, which is disappointing. I found that out. Checklist. If anybody would like a checklist, email me, and first person with a request, I'll send it with your cards if you want the checklist. It was rather disappointing to have them not have the rookies in the set, because I've been waiting. I mean, I think most people have been waiting, this whole time for a set finally come out so that we could have rookies. And so I'm hoping that someone else has a box come out, because I haven't seen any other boxes available. That's the reason I bought Hoops, because this looks like this is all that's out. And although it's great to have our basketball back, and this is the first box of the year, it would have been nice to have some rookies in there. Some of the good things, they are actually updated. So that's one thing to remember. They have updated cards with teams and players, which is nice, not to see the players on the teams from 8 months ago. So with that said, we're going to have 2 autographs. Hopefully we get something good, and just enjoy getting your team sets, and lots of all-star cards. If you like pulling cards of your stars, Kevin Durant, Kobe, this is the set. I think we pulled, 8 Kobe Bryant cards. So look, speak of the devil there. And so if you're a fan and you're a collector, I think it's a little overpriced what we bought it for, but I'll do 2 boxes of anything. And that's about it, though. Hopefully something else comes out. So let's get to our cards. We will start it out with KG, Celtics, Beatrice with the Warriors, Corver with the Bulls, James with the Nets, Arthur with the Grizzlies, James Harden, Hoop Dreams, Jeremy Evans, Jazz, and Kobe, as we saw, with the Lakers. One cool thing about Hoops is that they have thrown off the first box, but they have players on their old teams and their new teams, which is kind of cool. If you really followed a player and they get traded, you still get a card from their old team, and the new team gets their card to start off their collection with the new jersey on. We have Roberts, Lakers, Fernandez with the Nugs, Brown with the Bobcats, Mike Miller with the Heat, Duhan with the Magic. We have Slam Dunk Champions, Kenny Skywalker, Dwight Howard with the Magic, and Jefferson with the Spurs. Boas with the Mavs, Gomes with the Clippers, Drupp with the Bobcats, Gooden with the Bucks, Turkoglu with the Magic, Blake Griffith, insert card for the Clippers, Sean Butler, Spurs, Josh Howard with the Jazz. Scola with the Rockets. Cavs. T-Wolves. Nash with the Suns. David West with the Pacers. We have Darren Collison, Hoop Dreams. Insert. Tyreek Evans with the Kings. Al Jefferson with the Jazz. If I'm sliding them over kind of slow, it's because the autographs look just the same as the regular cards, so I've been trying to have fun with the autos. Blake, the Lakers. Gordon with the Pistons. Felton with the Trailblazers. Chris Paul with the Clip. Chalmers with the Heat. And Kevin Love with the T-Wolves. Insert. McGee with the Wizards. And Thompson with the Kings. And Jerkbo with the Pistons. Rajon with the Celtics. Jordan Hill with the Rockets. Russell Westbrook with the Thunder. Bogut, the new Golden State Warrior for the 2012-2013 season. Williams with the Sixers. Ginobili with the Spurs. Derek Favors with the Jazz. And Eric Gordon with the Hornets. Chris Anderson with the Nuggets. Marvin Williams with the Hawks. Sam Young with the Grizz. Collison with the Thunder. Vince Carter with the Mavs. Flipping on me. Matthews with the Trailblazers. And Dwight Howard, I guess, going to stay with the Magic. Baron Davis with the Knicks. Aminu with the Hornets. Marion with the Mavs. Brook Lopez, the Nets. Battier with the Heat. We have Heroes. John Stockton, the Jazz. Blake Griffin with the Clippers. Kevin Garnett with the Celtics. And with the Cavs, DeAndre Jordan with the Clip. Got Nene, who was just traded with the Nuggets here. Derek Fisher also traded with the Lakers. Smith with the Warriors. Aldridge with the Thunder. Chris Bosh with the Heat. Tim Duncan with the Spurs. Ray Allen with the Celtics. Monte Ellis with the Warriors, now with the Bucks. Brewer with the Bulls. Bucks. Brackens with the Sixers. Rittenauer with the T-Wolves. Derrick Rose with his trophy with the Bulls. Garcia with the Kings. Heinrich with the Hawks. DeJohn Summers, the Hornets. He was one of our autographs last box. Brandon Rush, the Warriors. Anthony Carter with the Raptors. Pittman with the Heat. And we have our first autograph. So we'll bring it down from the top to the bottom and let's see who's getting it. And who's the player? I don't know who that is off the top of my head. Who's he with? Toronto. Well, we got a Toronto autograph, and it is a lobby with the Raptors. Yeah, rookie last year? Yep, rookie last year. Played 12 games. He managed to get in with 12 games with the Raptors last year. It's hard to break in when you have a high caliber crew on the floor already. But it looks like he got 12 in last year. Got autograph. You never know. You go to the Knicks and become a big guy. So we got our first autograph with the Raptors. And we have Bonner with the Spurs. And John Wall. Disappointing season with the Wizards. I thought getting rid of Gilbert Arenas would fix that situation there, but there's something more. Something about being in Washington makes your team dysfunctional. Dominic Jones with the Mavs. Kobe, the Lakers. Hamilton with the Bulls. Dwight Howard with the Magic. Hayward with the Thunder. We have A Night to Remember with Wilt. Rebound record. So this one will go to the 76ers. Thornton with the Kings. Blanche with the Wizards. Alright, we still have another autograph to go. We are looking for one of Panini's rare inserts. None of the cards are numbered in this set. It would be nice to have some serial numbered cards, but something of the world. Granger, Pacers. Couldn't hit backside of a barn last night. Caron Butler with the clip. Mo Williams also with the clip. Warwick with the Suns. Jason Smith with the Hornets. We have Slam Dunk champion, Josh Smith. The Hawks there. Watson with the Jazz. And Odin. Poor Odin. Trailblazers. This will be his, probably his last card. It's pretty, it's quite a sad story with that. Not a Trailblazers fan or anything, but, you know, still. Especially since Durant was the second pick, I think, after him. Alright, we got Andre Miller with the Nuggets. The Beat with the Rockets. Jameson with the Cavs. Anthony with the Heat. Durant with Thunder. We have Bill Walton, Heroes, with the Trailblazers there. It's a kind of a weird uni they used to wear. It looks almost like I won't say it. Looks kind of like one of those Olympic women's divers uniforms that they wear when they're doing the diving off the high dive. But anyway, Chris Paul with the Hornets is what I was talking about. They have they decided to type in Hornets instead of Clippers there, so go to the Hornets according to Panini's will. And Kobe Bryant with the Lakers. I don't know why they randomly chose to just type the player's whole team on their card, but that's who it goes to. So share the wealth a little bit, since there will be about 6 Chris Paul cards anyway. Paul Pierce, Celtics. Dragic with the Rockets. Derrick Rose with the Bulls. Pondexter with the Grizz. Juwan Howard with the Heat. Marc Gasol with the T-Wolves. Elliott Williams with the Blazers. And Kevin Love with the T-Wolves. And we got Blake with the Clip. Gallinari with the Nuggets. Josh Smith with the Hawks. Steven Jackson with the Bucks. I think he came back over to the Warriors in that trade. I think he did. So that's kind of an interesting deal there. We were trying so hard to get rid of him last year. Darren Williams with the Nets. And Chris Paul, courtside with the Clippers here. Marganani with the Raptors, and Paul Pierce with the Celtics. We still have another autograph to go. I hope it's something, because everybody I've been talking to, it hasn't been much going on, but we can always hope. Stevenson, Pacers. Mahiney with the Mavs. Crawford with the Blazers. Maynard with the Thunder. Euro with the Bucks. Evan Turner with the 76ers. Johnson with the Raptors. Darren Williams with the Jazz. So it says West on his uniform. I wonder if that's from last year, or they do a little Topps photoshopping. I don't know. Curry, Warriors. Boozer with the Bulls. TJ Ford with the Spurs. Randolph with the Grizzlies. Jordan with the Knicks. We have a night to remember. Rick Barry with the Warriors here. Chris Paul with the Hornets. And LeBron James with the Heat. Here's our first LeBron card. Got at least pull the Heat. 4 or 5 LeBrons here. Hansborough with the Pacers. Cardinal with the Mavericks. Metta World Peace with the Lakers. Jared Jack with the Hornets. Bibby with the Knicks, still kicking around. Harden with the Thunder. Davis with the Raptors. And Caldron with the Raptors. I don't know why the Raptors wear those green uniforms. And we have Tracy McGrady with the Hawks in a warm-up uni, which is pretty much the only thing I see him in. And Augustin with the Bobcats. Ariza with the Hornets. Ron Anderson with the Magic. Beasley with the T-Wolves. We have a night to remember. And Wilt Chamberlain with the Warriors. So the Warriors get a Wilt card here. Chris Bosh with the Heat. And Duncan with the Spurs. Quite surprised Duncan's made it this long. Usually those guys, their knees go out or something. Every year I think, wow, Duncan's still in there, in the mix. And we have Nuggets. And Jeff Green with the Celtics. Jennings with the Bucks. Now with Monte in that backcourt, the mini-me backcourt. Iguodala with the 76ers. Farmar with the Nets. Tayshaun Prince. This is a glossy. Got some sheen to it. Glossy Tayshaun Prince. Rajon Rondo with the Celtics. And Splitter with the Spurs. We're about halfway through. Still got lots of cards to go. Kevin Martin, the Rockets. Erden with the Cavs. Thaddeus Young with the Sixers. Brandon Wright with the Mavs. Gasol with the Grizz. Dirk taken to the hoop. Another Derrick Rose MVP card. And Garcia with the Kings. You know, we haven't pulled yet is an artist proof. We pulled 2 in the last box. So I would be expecting we get 2 in this box. I haven't seen them yet. Hoping for a couple of those and one of these self-declared rare cards. But we'll see what we get. We still have one more autograph coming up too. Murphy with the Lakers. Bunninger with the Rockets. Noah with the Bulls. Mullins with the Bobcats. Larry Sanders with the Bucks. Meeks with the Sixers. Okur with the Nets. And Jared Wallace with the Trailblazers. I think they dumped him. Where he went. A lot of people moved players. Trade deadline. Clippers. Levinsky with the Mavs. Hartford Hawks. Landry Fields with the Knicks. Dwayne Wade. Haven't seen a Dwayne Wade yet. First Dwayne Wade card there. Durant. We have a glossy Durant. Okay. Alright, we have a glossy Durant. Watson with the Jazz. And another Odin with the Trailblazers. Brewer with the Nuggets. Glenn Davis with the Magic. Jeremy Lin. Alright, got a base Jeremy Lin card for the Knicks. Would feel bad if I didn't get one Jeremy Lin card out to the Knicks at least, so that's covered. Moreau with the Nets. Odom with the Mavs. Poor Lamar Odom. And Phillips with the Clip. Dirk with the Mavs. And Dirk with the trophy. Tarico White with the Hornets. You got the Bulls. Dunleavy here with the Bucks. Petro with the Nets. OJ Mayo with the Grizzly. Stoudemire with the Knicks. I don't know what happened to Amari. Too much New York or something. Jefferson with the Spurs. McGee with the Wizards. Still waiting for our second autograph. Hopefully it's a borderline star. I'd like to see their. I'll have to take a look at their autograph list and see, because I haven't heard anybody pulling autographs. So we'll see. It will be the first ones. Dang with the Bulls. George Hill with the Pacers. Bron with the Heat. Webster with the T-Wolves. Camby with the Blazers. I think he got traded out too. Heroes, Willis Reed with the Knicks. Paul Gasol with the Lakers. And Ray Allen with the Celtics. JJ Barea with the T-Wolves. I know our autograph's got to be coming up here soon. Prince with the Pistons. Delfino with the Bucks. Richardson with the Magic. Brad Miller with the T-Wolves. There's our autograph. Caught it early this time. Okay. We'll bring it down nice and slow. Our second autograph. See if you can name that player. See if it's one of your guys. Let's see here. Not anybody I recognize. And who is that? Bogut? It is Bogut. Andrew Bogut. Think he got in 12 games this year so far with that ankle, but hopefully he'll be back next year with the Warriors. But the meantime, the Bucks will take this autograph. Very delicate, careful signed autograph there, and go to the Bucks. All right, I'll take Bogut. He could have a big year next year. Especially when he goes to the Warriors. He's the only guy in the middle. All right, Thompson, Kings. Okur with the Nets. If he stays healthy, that is. Where are our artist proofs? That's what I want to know. Chandler with the Knicks. Barnes with the Lakers. Day with the Pistons. Okafor with the Hornets. Chris Bosh with the Heat. Ibaka with the Thunder. Alabi with the Raptors. Stoudemire with the Knicks. Kwame Brown, the other big guy on the Warriors who's not going to play this year. Patterson with the Rockets. Gibson with the Cavs. Quartet with the Suns. Landry with the Hornets. Vasquez with the Hornets. Gerald Wallace with the Blazers. And Nowitzki with the Mavs. Few more packs to go. Clippers, Nets, Hawks, T-Wolves, Suns, Chris Humphries with the Nets. He got that block. Good job, Humphries. You got that block. Just something to hang your hat on there. You got on SportsCenter. LeBron James with the Heat. Carmelo Anthony with the Nuggets. I think it was it Blake that he blocked? That was Blake. Someone noteworthy. Jermaine O'Neal with the Celtics. Udo here with the Warriors. I think he went to the Bucks too. Bucks. Capono with the Lakers. Gaines with the Nets. Hakeem the Dream. Alright, now to remember Hakeem there. Haven't seen a Hakeem card in a while. Ginobili with the Spurs. Lewis with the Wizards. Seems like they don't do a lot of tribute to Hakeem in these sets. I don't think I saw a Hakeem card all last year. Except for, I think the SP Authentic had it, but none of the regular sets. Cayman. Hornets. Bobcats and Hornets get mixed up in my mind. They're about the same to me. Nuggets with Lawson, Gasol with the Lakers, Carmelo with the Knicks, Brand with the Sixers, Al Hartford with the Hawks, Green with the Kings, and Millsap with the Jazz. 3 more packs to go. Brandon Bass with the Celtics. David Lee with the Warriors. Butler with the Raptors. Ricky Rubio with the T-Wolves. I think he tore his ACL. He's out. But the T-Wolves were fun to watch for a little bit there until he went out, and now they're just a one-man show up there again. Aldridge with the Trailblazers. Oh, we got an artist proof. Armand Johnson with the Blazers. Not serial number, but it's got silver letters printed on it saying artist proof, so that's good enough for me. LeBron James with the Heat. And here's a Carmelo Anthony Nuggets card from the West. Guess they're using pictures from last year on this year's cards. Ben Wallace with the Pistons, Thomas with the Bobcats, Rudy Gay with the Grizzlies, Douglas with the Knicks, Brockman with the Bucks. We have Elgin Baylor with the Lakers, Heroes card, Ed Davis with the Raptors, and Caldron with the Raptors. Our final pack of the box. Collison with the Pacers. Lakers. Redick with the Magic. Milik with the T-Wolves. Grant Hill with the Suns. Slam Dunk Champion, Dominique Williams with the Hawks. It's kind of a cool card. Rondo with the Celtics. And Splitter with the Spurs. That concludes our box of 2011-2012 Hoops. I think our autographs were a little stronger in this box. But we didn't pull one of their rare cards, but that's the way it goes. This is probably going to be our second and only box of Hoops. I wasn't real happy with Hoops. It reminds me of last year's Threads. I wasn't real happy with Threads last year. But this is all there is. It's the first box out. I don't do box breaks where you get 5 cards and you pay $10 a team and there's 5 cards pulled. Even if they're all autographs, You know, I don't really do a lottery. I want people to get their team sets, and I want people to get their rookies. And I'm waiting for someone to release something here. I haven't seen anything on the calendar, so as soon as Upper Deck or Topps or Panini can release something decent, like some Elite or you know, I'll take anything with a rookie set and some autographs, maybe 2 or 3 autographs and a rookie set. I'm down, and I'll be getting it, and we'll be breaking it open. And so hopefully that happens soon. Until then, I'll get your cards out to you. I hope you enjoy your new 2012 season cards, and enjoy the year. It's a short one, so you got to enjoy it. I'll see you next week. This week we have, right now we have opening day and heritage up in baseball for this week's auctions, and that's always fun to break. All right, see you later.